You're good.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So remember how I told you I was going to go on that fishing trip and this weekend?
Yeah. Sure.
Well, I got to tell you a funny story. So you know how they have those motors that make you go everywhere you need to go?
Yeah.
Ours just stopped halfway in the middle of the lake.
Oh,
So luckily we had those big pieces of wood that are in the boats. You know what those are called?
Oars.
And what do you do with those?
You row the boat.
And do you all remember that song?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we go ahead and sing that a little bit, and I'm going to show you something kind of cool with it. And we'll just start right on it, because I think everybody knows it, so.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Good, good. So now, we're going to try something called a round. So, from Corey to Siobhan, you guys are number 1. From Will to John, you're number 2. Chris, 2, you are number 3. Sorry. To Debbie. And everybody else, number 4. I thought it, but I didn't say it. So what we're going to do is number 1's going to start by themselves. And when we get to where it says number 2, number 2 is going to start from the beginning. So why don't we start with just 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, you guys can just listen to how this works.
Okay.
So we're going to start number 1 by yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Your boat merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, life is but a dream. Your boat gently down the stream. Your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, life is but a dream.
Good job, you guys. So now the other half of the class, what did that sound like to you? Because it was all the same notes, everyone was singing the same thing, but what happened when they started at different times? Yeah, we had stuff like this happening. So that's called harmony. So it can happen just the same, you guys are all singing the same thing, but then they can happen together and create that harmony. So why don't we start this time with 1, 2, and 3. Same thing. So I'll point to you guys to start. And what we're going to happen instead of this, we're probably going to have something like that instead. So, why don't we start with group number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Your boat merrily, 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 gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a stream. Your boat merrily, 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 gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Good job, guys. See how we add one more group and it just sounds bigger and bigger? What do you think is going to happen when we add the 4th group? More and more sound, and it's just going to be more and more harmonies happening. So why don't we try that this time with all 4? So again, group number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Your boat merrily, 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 gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, down the stream. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 all right, your life is but a dream.
All right. So now why don't everyone stand up? We're going to start rolling our boats throughout the room. So I'm like that. We're just going to start going. Row, row, row your boat. So just like that. But we're going to walk around in a circle, okay? 1, 2, group number 1.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Merrily, merrily, row your boat gently down the stream. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 row your boat. Merrily, 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 merrily,
also something called minor. So you guys were all. Now some sad songs are row, row, row your boat. So this is kind of how I felt when I was stuck in the middle of the lake. So why don't we start this but kind of slow? So again, group number 1 starts row, row, row your boat. All right. So why don't we start that group number 1 and just slowly row your boat. Because you're stuck in the middle of the lake and you're so frustrated. So you're so sad about it that you're going to sing about it for some reason. So ready? Group number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a stream. Your boat, merrily, 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 boat, merrily, 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 life is but a stream. Your boat, merrily, merrily, merrily,
Now all of a sudden your motor decided, 1 minute, all of a sudden your boat decided it's going to start working again. So you don't even have to row, so we can sing nice and fast. So row, row, row your boat. So again, group number 1, we're going to do it fast and pretend like you don't even have oars anymore. You're just cruising on the water. 1, 2, 3, 4.
row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 your boat, merrily, 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 boat, merrily, 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 boat, 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 merrily, 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 boat,
All right, guys. So this stuck in the middle. That might be a little bit.